डायनामिकली। जैसे ऑद्रिजदा, यू सेड, ऑद्रिजदा ने बोला था कि मनवीर और रॉय कृष्णा गोल दागेंगे। दे आर राइट नाउ द प्राइमरी स्कोरर्स ऑफ द टीम, द प्राइमरी अटैकर्स।
Well, for Mohan Bagan, I think it's again going to be the talismanic player, Roy Krishna. He just doesn't stop scoring. So Roy Krishna is obviously the player to look out for. But one player that I'm looking forward to, and I hope he does really well. He played well in the first match as well, and I hope he gets his name in the scorers sheet for tomorrow. And that's Manveer Singh. He has really been
हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू नट्स एंड जॉक्स डग आउट डिस्कशंस। और हम लोग वापस आ चुके हैं और एक नए एपिसोड के साथ। आज बात करेंगे एएफसी कप के बारे में। मोहन बागान ने काफ़ी अच्छा प्रदर्शन दिया है अपना माजिया के खिलाफ। काफ़ी अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस रोहित दा, 3-1, एक गोल से वो पिछड़ रही थी, उसके बाद 3 गोल्स। काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग और काफ़ी अच्छा मैच हुआ। लिस्टन कोलासो, रॉय कृष्णा और मनवीर सिंह, काफ़ी बढ़िया गोल्स थे। ऑतिजदा ने लास्ट शो में बोला था कि रॉय कृष्णा और मनवीर सिंह ने अब गोल दागेंगे और वो हुआ है। और सामने में वसुंधरा किंग्स है। आपको क्या लगता है कि कौन फेवरेट है? पहले थोड़ा माजिया वर्सेस मोहन बागान के बारे में बात कर लेते हैं। काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग मैच हुआ।
Talking about Mazia versus Mohun Bagan, I was a bit scared in the first half and Mohun Bagan was trailing. And apparently, Mohun Bagan's performance wasn't up to the mark either because they struggled. Like Habas actually brought in a three-man defense. So if you actually look at the formation, ideally he used Sumit Rathi and then Pritam Kotal and Carl McHugh. He used Shubhashish Bose on the left wing. He didn't use him as a defender. And at the same time, Manveer Singh was operating on the right wing. So ideally, when you play a formation like this, that's a 3-5-2 formation, the first and foremost thing that needs to be incorporated is you need three central defenders to materialize this. Sumit Rathi is a central defender. Carl McHugh is a central defender. Probably Deepak Tangri could have been brought down in the defense instead of playing in the midfield. However, he chose Pritam Kotal. Now we all know Pritam Kotal's game. He is a right wing back and he knows that it is imperative for him to go ahead and charge forward, put in those attacks, push in everything he has up his sleeves. Okay. So whenever he went up for the attacks, there was a lot of gap which was getting created in the central defense. Because basically two players were guarding the entire Mazia attacking lineup. Now Mazia, the team Mazia, is not about speed like Mohun Bagan is, or they aren't creative either. They are more about physical football. They are strong, they are well built, they are robust, and they believe in that physical supremacy of the game. And they were trying to break free from Mohun Bagan. Now, given the fact that Sumit Rathi is very young, Carl McHugh isn't as strong as Sandesh Shingan is. You know it very well. He's a good central defensive. He's a good central defender, but he's not as strong as Shingan is. Pritam Kotal is more of a no-nonsense defender. Okay, so that is why probably we needed Deepak Tangri and Subhashish Bose in the defense, but that didn't really happen. Well, it was okay. Abbas had his own strategies. But given the fact that we were unable to contain them in power, that is what got them the crucial goal. That is where they were trying to play box to box football, and that is where Mohun Bagan slipped up because they had no idea what was going on, and that is when a long ball suddenly came up and there was absolutely nothing that the defenders could have done. Now, however, that was not really the end. They were continuously pressing, and somehow the Mohun Bagan defense, it seemed out of their depth. It was not able to gauge because ideally this is something new. This is something new for Habas. We know Habas to be a very defensive coach. We know Habas to overman his defense. He is not someone who believes in creative and ultra attacking football.
Yeah.
Exactly. But this Mohun Bagan is new. I have already said this in the preview. मैं फिर से बोलूंगा. The central midfield, like Mohun, but this midfield is more about attack-centric moves, attack-centric aces. Players like Hugo Bumu, Lenny Rodriguez, Liston Colasso, Deepak Tangri. I mean, like they all like to go forward. Manveer Singh. So this is something which even Habas is learning new. This is a new technique that Habas is trying to use, which is really good to witness. It's a very good thing that we are able to witness this kind of attacks. And this will help Mohun Bagan go a long way. I believe Habas is learning from his mistakes that Mohun Bagan committed in the final last time. If they wouldn't have sat down and defended deep, I believe they had all the firepower in the world to deny Mumbai FC the title. However, the fact that after taking the lead, they sat back and kept on defending, we have seen stalwarts of the game fall into that. So it is very, very impressive to see that Habas is actually changing his strategy. He is bringing in an attacking front and ace in his ideas. That's impressive. Now coming to the second half of the game. This is where things change dynamically. जैसे ऑद्रिज दा, you said ऑद्रिज दा ने बोला था कि मनवीर और रॉय कृष्णा गोल दागेंगे. They are right now the primary scorers of the team, the primary attackers.
Well, for Mohun Bagan, I think it's again going to be the talismanic player, Roy Krishna. He just doesn't stop scoring. So Roy is obviously the player to look out for, but one player that I'm looking forward to, and I hope he does really well. He played well in the first match as well, and I hope he gets his name in the scorers sheet for tomorrow, and that's Manveer Singh. He has really been
Okay. However, let's talk about Liston Colasso. Liston Colasso started the first match as a substitute and he played for hardly 10 minutes. But yesterday he proved himself that how dangerous he can be. This is why Mohun Bagan roped him in. बंदा बहुत वर्कलोड लेते हैं सेंट्रल मिडफील्ड में, which makes life a lot easier for Roy Krishna. बिकॉज अर्लियर क्या होता था ना, वो मिडफील्ड और स्ट्राइकिंग में बहुत बड़ा गैप था. यू सेड इन दैट प्रीव्यू दैट यू नो लाइक मोहन बगान हैज लेट गो ऑफ जयेश राणे, जहां पे जयेश राणे वाज एक्चुअली वर्किंग हार्ड. मोहन बगान लेट हिम गो बिकॉज ऑफ लिस्टन कोलासो. लिस्टन कोलासो इज अ सिमिलर काइंड ऑफ प्लेयर. ही लव्स टू मेक दोस इनरोड्स. वो कट इन करके घुसता है एंड हिज कट इन्स आर ब्रिलियंट. जो गोल वो ने किया, लाइक दैट इज व्हाट द प्रेजेंस ऑफ माइंड डज टू यू. वहां पे मेनली यू नो प्लेयर्स वुड गो फॉर द चेज विद अ स्ट्रेच्ड फुट or you know like put everything, put a dive and everything, but that he was clever. He saw the goalkeeper was not really ready for the ball to just come in inside, but he was on his foot, he was all set, he was all ready to go ahead and bang it in, and he did that. And then that is when Mohun Bagan knew that things were going to go in their favor. After, as every single minute that passed in the second half, Mohun Bagan started getting a lot more dangerous, and that is the beauty. That is the absolute beauty of this Mohun Bagan team. They do not give up. This team, like, they are hungry for more goals. तुम अगर देखोगे भी ना, अगर second goal जब हुआ उसका बाद भी मोहन बगान kept on attacking. They steamrolled the Mazia defense. The Mazia defense had no clue how to stop Roy Krishna, how to stop David Williams. And then when Hugo Bumu came in, that was another decisive moment for Mohun Bagan. Another important change जो हबास ने बहुत अच्छा किया, मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा था, that is Deepak Tangri. Somewhere it felt that he was not able to work out like in the way he did in the first match. Then he brought in Sheikh Sahil. As soon as Sheikh Sahil came in, that is when the attacks of Mazia came to an end. They were very disoriented in the midfield. They started pouring in the long balls, and that is when things went completely out of control. So मेरे ख्याल से वो जो दो स्ट्राइक्स था, वो जो दो मास्टर टैक्टिकल मूव्स था, they were the changing crux of the game.
आई थिंक आशुतोष मेहता का भी सब्स्टिट्यूशन, मतलब वो जब आए तो काफी, मतलब वो फर्स्ट गोल उनके क्रॉस से ही आया था. वो भी हम लोग को
जैसे मैंने
रखना चाहिए.
एग्जैक्टली जैसे मैंने बोला कि देखो प्रीतम कोटाल कल, given the fact that Pritam Kotal had to come back, right? Like he was used as like Habas was using a 3-man defense. Pritam couldn't really go up as much as he want, right? So there had to be something done. और सुमित रठी भी कहीं पे लगा कि he is a good defender. There's no questions about it. Sumit Rathi is a very good defender, but he was not able to compete with the strength of the team, with the opposition team. That is why Ashutosh Mehta was important, because he's a well-built footballer and we are all aware of the amount of strength that he brings to the squad. And it clicked. As soon as he came in, it wasn't easy for Mazia to break free. और अगर मुझे पूछोगे which was the best goal of the match, मेरे ख्याल से I believe it's gonna be Manveer Singh. He was tired. All the footballers were tired, yet he managed to speed past his marker and literally went around him. He covered a long distance, went around him, got the ball, took his time, saw the goalkeeper completely flat-footed and easily placed it at the far post. That was a brilliant goal. That was a brilliant use of the mind.
आपको क्या लगता है वसुंधरा किंग्स वर्सेस मोहन बागान की कौन जीत रहा है?
I won't exactly say कि कौन जीत रहा है. Mohun Bagan needs a draw to move forward and Basundhara needs a victory. Going by the previous strategies of Havas, I'm pretty sure Havas won't be going for a win in this match. That has never been the case. If it's a draw needed, I'm pretty sure Havas is going to go defensive. But we also need to keep in mind कि Basundhara has also got a couple of good players in Becerra and Robinho. And we are all aware that how dangerous Becerra can be, even in those long ranges when he starts shooting them. And Basundhara has been a good team, especially defensively. They have gotten a couple of good defenders in Barman and Shafiei. And however, they'll have to be careful because they are on yellow cards. So that will be a bit of a psychological advantage for Mohun Bagan. But मेरे ख्याल से अगर मैं हबास का जगह होता तो शायद I would have maintained my strategy that I have been using instead of going ahead and going ultra defensive. Because क्या होता है ना, as soon as जाके हम लोग वो strategy last moment में change कर देते हैं, things fall out for a team because players समझ नहीं सकते हैं. ठीक है, so I personally believe अगर Habas keeps his strategy as normal and just takes a bit of care of Becerra, probably a zonal marking will do the trick for Becerra. He doesn't need man marking for the same. I believe it should be Mohun Bagan going through and shouldn't be Basundhara, and definitely it has to be Mohun Bagan making it to the finals. Sorry, semi-finals. My bad. Another major threat that can come to Mohun Bagan, not just Becerra, but Robinho. Robinho has been from Fluminense, and we are aware he's not just been a part of Fluminense, he's also been a part of America Mineiro, a part of CSA, a part of Villanova. These are good teams, and it'll be very difficult. So Mohun Bagan, had it been Sandesh Shingan, I would have been pretty sure that Mohun Bagan was going through. But given the fact that Sandesh Shingan's not here, Carl McHugh will have to play a crucial role to stop Robinho. Robinho is a good player and he has a knack for goals, especially for Basundhara Kings. He's on loan right now and he has scored 19 goals from 22 games. So I believe this figure itself can be a major threat for Mohun Bagan.
But
now
but he
again,
looked pretty ordinary against Bengaluru.
you see, we can't really judge a player by one match because like if
उनका जो मैं
we
देख रहा
have
था
seen
रोहित उनका जो मैं देख रहा था वो खेलता है जब एक मैच जब खेलता है एकदम बहुत मतलब क्या बोलते हैं उसे कोई रोक नहीं सकता और जब नहीं खेलता है तो एकदम मूड मतलब बहुत मूडी प्लेयर बोलते हैं ना वैसा काइंड ऑफ प्लेयर है.
So I'll just tell you one story. This reminds me of not story actually. I'll tell you about Bruno Fernandes. The match he decides to play, believe me, he will go ahead and slay dragons if they are on the opposition single-handedly. और जो मैच जैसे आज का मैच था उसका साउथहैम्पटन का साथ and Mohun Bagan and Manchester United drew the match. It has to be Pogba once again pulling the strings, but Fernandes was pretty off. So वही है, ये होता है कोई कुछ players they choose specific matches. जैसे डेविड विलियम्स देखोगे इनिशियल मैचेस में इतना सक्सेसफुल नहीं रहता है, but as soon as the knockouts start coming over, the situations which are in the dire times start coming over, his goal tally increases magically. So these are these are all in the head where you're gonna perform. So, but again, try and understand players like Robinho, players like Becerra, they are all big match players. So it won't be easy to stop them. Mohun Bagan will have to come up with a solid strategy if they want to move to the finals. It may seem on paper that they just need a draw, but it's not easy to maintain a draw against such a marauding team.
Okay. तो अब थोड़ा बात करते हैं बेंगलुरु वसुंधरा के बारे में ही। मतलब वो जो गोल लाइन कंट्रोवर्सी हुआ है, आपको क्या लगता है, वो क्या गोल था या फिर यू एग्री विद द रेफरी?
देखो, ऑन द फर्स्ट प्लेस आई एम अ बिलीवर ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी, और अगर VAR यहाँ पे नहीं है तो आई डोंट वांट टू टॉक अबाउट इट, बिकॉज ऐसे बहुत हुआ है इंडियन एंड एशियन फुटबॉल में, जहाँ पे स्पेशली इंडियन फुटबॉल, जहाँ पे द रेफरीज हैव not really been up to the mark again. But then with saying this, I must also say that see, they are humans, the kind of training that they receive. So I'll tell you an incident. There was a time when I got to interview Keith Hackett. Keith Hackett was the he was the head of the referees association in Europe, and he is known for his remarkable fight with Sir Alex Ferguson. So I asked him that why exactly is refereeing in Asia trailing so much. His answer was simple: the trainings that they go through, probably they aren't up to the mark, and the second thing is uh, the technology. We are all embracing technology, and मेरे ख्याल से शायद देखो, it's not always easy for a referee to understand, because football is a game of, because referee को मौका नहीं मिलता है हम लोग का जैसे रिप्ले में देखने का कि यार this has happened. This is why VAR is important. I won't really talk about the referee, because again, try and understand, he is a human being. एक मैच में एक प्लेयर 10 गलतियां करता है, 12 या 13 चांसेस में बंदा एक कन्वर्ट करता है, तो he also makes out 12 misses. So similarly, actually, these referees, goalkeepers, they have to be right on every single occasion. They can't be wrong on one single occasion. So अगर एक गलती भी हुआ है, I really won't blame the referee, because it is very difficult. It's extremely difficult to keep an eye on anything and everything. They try their very best, but also, it feels as if refereeing is easy, but it's not. Actually, the players can have some time to rest. जब ऊपर में गेम हो रहा है तो डिफेंडर्स हैव सम टाइम, जब बॉल नीचे गया है स्ट्राइकर्स, बट इट्स द रेफरी हु कीप्स ऑन रनिंग कंसिस्टेंटली थ्रू आउट द ग्राउंड. इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर देम एज वेल.
तो उनका बेंगलुरु एफसी तो शायद टूर्नामेंट से आउट हो चुके हैं, लेकिन उनका मैच
Yes.
माजिया के साथ है. तो आपको क्या लगता है क्या रिजल्ट होने वाला है? मतलब कौन फेवरेट स्टार्ट करेंगे?
Mazia. The game that Mazia played against Mohun Bagan in the first half, I don't really think Bengaluru stands a chance, provided if they do not pull off something extraordinary. And I am doubtful if this is the same team that they have for the upcoming ISL. It looks very bleak for me.
Okay. So रोहित, द प्रेडिक्शंस दोनों मैचेस का?
Mohun Bagan 2, Mazia 1. Mohun Bagan 2, Vasundhara 1, and Mohun Bagan sails through. And Bengaluru FC, I said that it'll be Mazia having the upper hand, but मेरे ख्याल से कहीं पे लगता है कि Bengaluru FC will win this match, and most likely they'll be winning this match by 1-0.
Okay, the goal scorers?
Udanta Singh for Bengaluru. For Mohun Bagan, it should be Hugo Bumu and Manveer Singh.
ओके, ठीक है. मोहन बागान शायद मतलब नेक्स्ट राउंड के लिए क्वालिफाई कर जाएंगे. हम लोगों का बेस्ट विशेस है एटीके मोहन बागान के लिए. आज फिलहाल इतना ही दोस्तों, गैरेज बंद करने का टाइम हो गया है. थैंक यू रोहित दा. फिर मिलेंगे आपके साथ. प्लीज़ अगर आपको हम लोगों का वीडियोस अच्छा लग रहा है, प्लीज़ लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए और सब्सक्राइब कीजिए अपने दोस्तों के साथ. लाइक करने में और सब्सक्राइब करने में एकदम पैसा नहीं लगता है. अगर अच्छा लग रहा है प्लीज़ लाइक कीजिए दोस्तों, और सब्सक्राइब भी कीजिए. थैंक यू. गुड नाइट. चलो डन.